Yo, what's up? This is Boxing Combo. I've been out for a bit. As you can see, new background. I moved. I'm living in a new home, so I haven't done videos in a while, but I have been watching boxing. I have been watching a couple videos on YouTube. I saw that Blood Boxing was out, came back, so much props, much respect to my homie Blood, and I've been watching some vids on Outside the Ropes, on B-Style, on all these great YouTubers, everyone from the boxing community. We do like this as a hobby for us. We love doing this. We work all day with the family, the kids, and all. So when we have a little time to communicate to each other through these videos, through making comments, but keeping it positive and just having fun with it, because it's about fun and about talking about a sport that we love and that we like to watch and we like to talk about on these videos. So what I wanted to talk about today on my vid is the prediction on Jermaine Taylor and Chad Dawson. I actually think this is going to be a real good fight. Chad Dawson is a young fighter who was undefeated. I think he always lacked aggressiveness. Sometimes he would, there was moments in the fight where he needed to be aggressive and he wasn't for whatever reason. Sometimes there's fighters that are born with it, or one day they just understand that they have to be aggressive. I think that Chad Dawson, by losing that last fight that he lost, he can probably come back with some fire. He could probably now understand that he needs to be aggressive. And he's going to have to be aggressive against Bernard Hopkins, be aggressive and be smart. Bernard Hopkins, he's proven everyone wrong. The guy, he's not the biggest hitter, not the fastest, but he's smart. He's smart. He does so many little things in the ring, and he's been so good at it for so many years that right now he's 46, 47 years old, and he has a world title around his waist. So that speaks a lot for Bernard Hopkins. And the Bernard Hopkins-Chad Dawson fight, I'm really looking forward to it. I understand that Chad Dawson has the tools to win this fight, but he needs that aggressiveness. You really need to have that killer instinct in the sport, because if you don't, you're going to end up losing certain fights like you did last time. So I hope that he has what it takes to win this fight. But I think that Hopkins, from what I've seen, even though Hopkins didn't look very good in those last two fights, because he was fighting a guy that lacks offensive technique. He's not really good. He throws wide open punches. He's a headhunter. I think with Chad Dawson, who's a better boxer, who's faster, who hits harder, it's just he lacked the aggressiveness. So I hope that someone burns a foul up his ass and really gets him pissed off, or you need to get mad, or you need to feel it. You need to be smart with a guy like Hopkins, but you need to be aggressive. You can't, go in there and go to sleep. Because then everyone else who's watching the fight's going to go to sleep, and that's not what you're trying to do. You're trying to make money, sell pay-per-views, make big fights, so you got to be aggressive. You got to feel that, man. You got to feel that, and you're going to have to be smart and aggressive to defeat Bernard Hopkins. I'm always cheering for the younger guy, because I understand that Chad Dawson, he's going to be around for a bit longer, and I think he's a very good boxer. He just needs that killer instinct, man. You're going to go need to do something. I don't know, man. If losing that last fight ain't enough to get you pissed off in that ring, then I really don't know what can be enough to make you mad and make you have that killer instinct that as a boxer you need. So that's my prediction. I think Bernard Hopkins will win that fight. I think he does so many little things in the fight. He's smart, very, very crafty. He pisses people off. He'll frustrate them. Bernard Hopkins always looks for a way to win. So I think he's going to win that Chad Dawson fight, which is, I think, August 15th. If I'm wrong, just write that down and let me know when the fight is. But I understand it's August 15th. I heard that Kimbo Slice is debuting August 13th as a boxer, professional boxer. When Kimbo Slice, I saw those videos, videos where he was in these fights in the streets, and I always thought that he should have went into boxing instead of MMA, because in his videos you could see he has a good stand-up fighting game. He could throw, he could swing, he has good combinations. But as an MMA fighter, where these guys come at you, they grab you from your legs, they do all these different types of holds, and it's such a different mixture. I always knew Kimbo Slice was not going to last a second in this type of MMA sport. But in boxing, I thought he had a little bit more of an opportunity, even though stamina is a big factor in boxing. It's a huge factor. So we're going to need to see if Kimbo Slice can go past 1 or 2 rounds. And you know, he's a bit old now. He's a bit over the hill type side. So let's see what's up with Kimbo Slice. And I heard something about Jermaine Taylor. I think I saw that on ESPN. Jermaine Taylor's coming back August 13th. Also, he's been 2 years off. He had suffered a head injury, and now he's coming back. Jermaine Taylor. I've always been a big fan of Jermaine Taylor, so I hope he does good. So a lot of good boxing coming up. A lot of good videos. YouTube community, you know, old school boxing community. We need to come back and do this positive thing that we've been doing for a couple years now, and have fun with it like we've always had fun with it, and that's what it's about. You know, all right, peace.